Well, happy first day of fall, my friends. Are you here to plan? With Fox? Me? The one you plan with? Unless you're planning with another Fox, in which case... Cool. Hi. There's two of us. Okay, this is where we left last week. I did fill in some of the things that I was not sure about. For example, we had French fries for dinner at my parents' house on Saturday. And I did fill in the photos that I edited every day and where we went to dinner for our date night on Thursday. We went to Allegheny Wine Mixer. And that brings us to today, Monday, September 23rd. And this week goes until Sunday, September 29th. And I have candles burning because it's fucking fall and that's what you do during fall. Just burn fucking candles. And I got some stuff on my planner. So I chose this kit here from Paper Crown Planner. It is very cute and it's Fall in Love. It's like little birds. It's not exactly what I thought I was going to end up using. I thought I was going to end up using that Fat Cat Designs one that I bought last week at the Sleepy Kitties, but I wanted something that was more fall themed, and I'm going to save the Sleepy Kitties for a not fall themed week, if that makes sense. So let me set these things down here. This does have date covers, however, I think that I should put some washi tape at the top. I only printed 2 of the 4 pages that came with it because this is most of what I need on these. I think this mostly matches. It's from Pink Room Co. I don't know, it's probably gonna be in focus if I put it up there to see it, but I am pretty sure that I got this at Go Wild because I don't remember buying it, but one never knows. Sometimes things just go flying into my Etsy cart and I have no control over it. Does anybody else feel that way sometimes? You're just minding your own business, surfing along the internet, and all of a sudden your Etsy cart is full. That's my life. I'm getting a really slow start here today. So last week was a little bit hectic and crazy, but it was not bad. I'm feeling conflicted because I did want to use the Fat Cat Designs Little Sleepy Kitties because it's purple and this is like the last purple week. But I've talked about it before. I am almost 100% certain that I'm going to go with a neutral planner for next year, the Erin Condren Neutral, instead of the colorful, because it's getting harder and harder all the time to match colors with themes and things. I know this is my hill that I will die on, but I do not want pictures of humans on my planner. If you bring me cute animals, kitty cats and bears and horses and whatever other animals, yeah, I'm here for that. But when they have like the girls, they call them, that's how they're referred to, the girl stickers. And they'll be like, girls in 4 different outfits. And I'm like, I just don't want humans in my planner. It's not my thing. So I am kind of picky about which kits I choose because I don't ever go for ones that have the girls in them because occasionally I will, or if it's like just a silhouette or like some body part and not a full person, I will usually go for it. But mostly I just like animals better. It's like real life. I like animals better. So true, I like humans quite a bit. I have a lot of wonderful humans in my life. And I like them quite a bit. So last week was a little bit crazy, as I said, just because it was very busy and work was very busy because we had people filling in because I have no partner until she's back from maternity leave. And so it was really crazy. And I'm getting into that crunch where I'm like, oh God, I'm leaving on vacation. How can I leave on vacation when all these things are still left to do? And I don't want to be like that. That's one of the reasons I didn't want to be manager for so long. And now I'm like, well, I can be back at being manager. It'll be okay. And that feeling is starting to creep up again. And I have to work really hard on not feeling that way. It's a learning process. And this is why we have therapy, everybody. This is why we have therapy. All right. So here's my dilemma. I have too many cute fall stickers. This one says Fall in Love. Then I do have this one that I got as a freebie. It's from the Planner's World. I think I got it as a freebie from the collab sale from Jackie's shop. And it's this little dog and it's like very fall and I like that. And then I also have from Fat Cat Designs Hello Autumn with this like cute little fox here. And then I also have Fall. This is from Planet Design. This was another sampler and I really like that. And I just am conflicted. I might save this one because this will probably go better with some October stuff where we have some like orange colors. So I think I'll save that. I do think that I will use this. And maybe I'll put this one. Yeah, I'll put that up here. There we go, that's cute. So I stayed at my parents' house last weekend because husband was away for a family wedding and I could not get the weekend off of work. So it was nice, I got to catch up with my parents and hear all about their trip west. And they were in Utah, which is where we will be going next week. And so that was really fun to hear about that. It was a good time. Just fun hanging out with my parents. I did have to work Friday and Saturday, and then both days I had early runs. So like Saturday, we met at 6:30. Sunday I had a half marathon. I had 17 miles, but I did 13 of them as a half marathon just to not be by myself. And it was like very easygoing training miles. I didn't really push it or anything, so that was nice. I did push it on the 16th mile. Coach wanted me to try to do 16 and 17 fast. 16 I made it, 17, it got super hot. So that's one of the reasons I am so happy that fall is here, is because it has been hot as balls the last weekend. Like, had to put the air conditioning back on, and I was not happy about that. I do not like to have the air conditioning on. Once it's like September 1st, especially, no, we're done. We don't do air conditioning anymore after September 1st. Except that we do and we had to, and I was not happy about it. But today it's much, much nicer. We did have some rain today. I was at work, so I didn't really notice it, but I'm trying to think. Sometimes it helps me to like think about what goes on in my day, to where I'm gonna put these, since I put these in different places all the time. But I don't know. I have one extra one because I used this little dude here because it was so cute in fall. I don't know. Okay, and this has one of these things that I like, that's the little work sticker, so that's nice. And I did do my creative morning today. Literally there's a candle right over here, and every time I flip the paper like this, I'm like, this is the moment where I light the house on fire. That would be that would probably get me a lot of new followers. That would be great. So I did work on photos today for my creative morning. I was up, I tried to get up at like 5 because I went to bed at like 9:30 last night. It didn't happen. I did not get up at 5, but I got up at like 6:15. So I did work, and now I am filming my plan with me. Look at this plan. It's perfect. It was meant to be. I think this kid is just so cute. And it's just like perfect for the beginning of fall, you know, like where it's not really fall yet. It's not like pumpkins yet. I mean, it's pumpkins at my house like September 1st. We have this friend, Shannon, and she is our barometer. When Shannon puts up her first decoration, if you see Shannon put up a pumpkin, you know that you're okay, that you can definitely start decorating. And she went like August 27th this year, and my friend Nikki and I were like, it's time! Time has come! Shannon has put out a pumpkin! So yeah, I do need to do some laundry. I'll leave a little spice right there, because we go to the beach tonight. This is getting so thick from all of these banners that I put at the bottom, but they look so pretty. It just adds a little something nice there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut one of these because I have like 3 things to do, not 6 things to do, because I did work today. Work was much better this week already, so I have to remind myself that maybe that's a sign that things are gonna be okay, not terrible. Wow, God. I know I'm gonna come back into some work, but you know. Okay, so I have to do laundry. I brought other colors out here, and then I'm not using them. Laundry. We ran laundry right when we got home last night, but we never folded it and put it away because it was like literally running while we were sleeping, and husband set an alarm and got up and put it in the dryer. Dishwasher, I have to start the dishwasher. And I'm filming my plan with me, and I know there's something else that I have to do, and I don't know what it is. Well, I'm just gonna put on here Bujo, because I'm so far behind. My goal is to be caught up completely in my Bujo. Oh, I know what it was. It was not Bujo. It is Bujo. But speaking of things that I'm behind on, it's my Instagram. I'm gonna put catch up IG. So I do this thing called FMS Photo a Day. It is this blog. It's a woman, her name, I don't remember her name. The blog is called Fat Mom Slim. She is Australian, and she does a photo a day challenge. And every month, just like Cindy's lettering challenges, every month she gives you a prompt for every single day, and often there are different themes. So this month's theme is the alphabet. So like the first of the month was A, the second of the month was B, like that. So I was keeping on track of it really, really well. Like some years I'll be like 10 days behind and have to catch up. I was doing very, very well until the letter Q, and then I was just fucked. And I was like, I cannot come up with a prompt for the letter Q. Finally, I remembered this morning that we had quince jelly in the house. And so I was like, I'm just taking a picture of this jelly jar, and that's that. And that's what I did, and so now I'm getting caught up again, but I want to finish getting caught up on those before we leave for vacation, I want to make sure that my bullet journal's caught up so that every morning I can do my memory keeping in there so I don't forget what we did on the vacation. And I want my Instagram to be caught up so I can just do every day, and then I can put in like other things that are not my photo a day challenge. So that's the goal, is to get those things caught up on my days off this week and in the evening. So I'll be working on my Buto tonight, and I can catch on this Instagram once I'm done filming this. I do need to edit this, and I need to edit my vlog for next week. So, I don't know when I'm gonna have time. I was worn out this weekend. That run yesterday just destroyed my body. It was so hot, and I was just like chafed all over. Plus, it's the first day of fall. I just want you to know I'm drinking out of my Party Dogs cup. I'm having some rosé in my Party Dogs cup. I have to run tomorrow. I don't know what I'm running yet. I haven't planned it out. I'm just gonna leave run on there. But I don't know if I'm doing track with the girls or if I'm gonna do track by myself on Thursday yet. So I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna put in how many miles that it's gonna be, but I will figure that out. And then we are doing cheese of the month. I wish these were like a little bit lighter to write on. I think you can see that it says cheese. I can see that it says cheese. We're doing cheese of the month for dinner tomorrow night, so that will be fun. Wednesday, I am back to work. That is my last day before vacation, and that's the day that I'm panicking about. So I'm gonna do, for fitness that day, I'm just going to do like a walk or something low key, keep it easy, and then I have to work. I'm gonna try to do my fitness in the morning because we are going out to dinner. We actually have plans in the evening. So work until 6, and then we have, this is perfect for this, look at this, date night, boop boop, date night. And we are going to dinner, and I'm gonna use 2 different things here. I'm gonna use this for dinner. There is a theater company called Bare Bones Productions here in Pittsburgh, and they now have their space in Braddock. I've talked about Braddock before. It is the working class part of town where my dad's side of the family is from. So they now are connected actually to this restaurant that's there called Superior Motors that used to be the Superior Motors auto body shop. I think it was an auto body shop and not a dealership, but it could have been both. I don't know. It's right across the street from the last remaining steel mill in Pittsburgh. Trivia about the Berg. So the restaurant and the theater are like right next to each other. They are basically like in the same building, 2 different parts of the same building. So we're going to the show there, and we're gonna have dinner beforehand at Superior Motors. And so then the show is called True West. I don't know if I'm going to like this show or not, but husband's like, it's about people being drawn to the desert in parts. And I'm like, well, okay, fine, that's me. So that's at 8 p.m. My parents are coming over to take care of the dog during the day since we'll both be at work. And then dinner is at 6:15 because it's like 15 minutes from my job. That is Monday through Wednesday, and then I am off for 11 days, technically, kind of. I actually have a flu clinic on Thursday, so I'm not like exactly off, but I don't have to go into the store, and it's only 2 hours. The only thing is it's an hour away, so I have to drive an hour to this thing. Well, not my favorite thing, but gotta do what you gotta do for work. So that is 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Boy, I'm like forgetting letters here. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then after that, it's just get ready for life. Let me pull out my to-do list here, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, I have to put away my suitcase from the weekend too. That's on here. I don't know what we're doing about dinner or anything on Thursday. Husband has a meeting with a networking person that he knows, so he'll be doing that. But then I don't know what we're doing about dinner or anything else, so I do have to wash blankets. I found out that like I have all these blankets that were dog blankets, and I don't know if I didn't like wash them on sanitize or what, but they smell kind of doggy. So I've been like going through and washing them all a couple at a time, but I don't want to put any of them back into the closet until they're all done. So wash blankets, I have like 1 more load, maybe 2 to finish on that. I still have not finished my decorations. And this is like tearing me up. It's tearing up my heart because I didn't decorate. I did decorate, but I didn't finish because like, I don't know. Things have been chaotic. My brain's just not been working with me. Okay, have to do that. I do have to go to the post office because I have to mail something to a friend. Post office. And then I have to make my packing list for the trip. And then probably something else for those 2 things. I'm gonna leave it there and I can fill something else in there. Okay, Friday morning I walk dogs. I have to give Layla her medicine. I was supposed to give it to her flea and tick medicine a couple days ago, and then she barfed in the morning. It was like one of those, it was the day that I was saying, oh, I had a productive morning and I got up early before work, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, what a great morning I'm having. Everything is going really well. And then my dog barfed. And she started to barf on the bed, and I realized what was going to happen. In just the nick of time, I was folding some towels, and I grabbed a towel, threw it on the ground, threw her on top of the towel, and like stood over top of her to make sure she barfed onto the towel and not onto the carpet. And she acted like I wronged her by making her barf on a towel. I'm like, I can clean this towel much more easily than I can clean the bed or the carpet. So, sorry, not sorry, this is what you're doing. You barfing on the towel, babe. So she was okay. I think she was just excited because we were getting ready to go to my parents' house. And she was like all hyped up, and sometimes that makes her barf because she gets like overexcited. She's like, I understand. Sometimes I, too, get overexcited and barf. So 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. is the dog walk. We are lifting, Christy and I are lifting with our trainer at 11:15 a.m. And then I am picking up my mom because it is tradition that she helps me pack for trips. So we are going to pack. Use this kind of matches the birds there. Yeah, so I'm gonna pack. And then my dad's gonna pick my mom up, and that's for lifting. Go. And yeah, my dad's gonna pick my mom up in the evening after rush hour, after we're done packing. And then we're going dancing. It's my favorite. I cannot lie. I kind of planned this trip around this dance night. I did. It's Diamond Life. You've heard me talk about it every single month. It is amazing. 2 DJs. One does hipstery, current day music and 80s music and a few 70s things. The other DJ does some current pop music and some 90s dance tracks. Oh yeah, it's my favorite. There's always some Lizzo. If you are like my dog and me and you listen to Lizzo every morning to get yourself pumped up for life, you would enjoy it. Always some chance of Janet, some Madonna, some Missy Elliott, anything you would have heard at a high school dance if you are my age. Yeah, it's all gonna be there. Saturday is long run. I only have 15 miles this week. I'm cutting back. Next week will be my true cut back when we're on vacation. So I have 15 miles. I don't know if we're meeting at 6:30 or 7:30. It's gonna depend on how late this goes, maybe. And so that's part of why we plan the vacation this way, so I can get my long run out of the way. And then our flight is that evening. Before we leave, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I love to wash my bedding before we leave, so when we come back, I put my wash bedding sticker on here. This is from So Sticker Company, and it's super cute. I got this, and I got water succulents because I always let my succulents die from them, so it's just like little daily habit stickers. But anyway, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I like to have the house clean, first of all, but second of all, have the bedding all washed before we leave, and then that way we come back and it's like you get into clean sheets. And I also like to make sure that the final place that we stay on vacation has laundry, so I can wash the laundry there and then bring it home. So then our flight is at 5 p.m. Oh, you know what? I better put this up sooner. We're gonna go over to my parents' house, drop the car off. They're gonna drive us to the airport, drop the dog off. So our flight is at 5 p.m. to Vegas. And then we are spending the evening in Vegas. We will land at like 6:30 or something. And then I'm hoping to be able to take husband to see the Bellagio fountains because he's never seen those. I've seen those. And then maybe the high roller if we have time, but definitely dinner. And that is our Saturday night in Vegas. Sunday morning, I'm gonna run on the strip in the morning. I really only have to do a short run because I'm just taking it easy this week. I'll be, after Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll be at 100 miles for the month of September, so everything from here on out is just bonus. It feels so good. Once you get to 100-mile month, then you're just like, I want every month to be a 100-mile month. So I'm gonna just run on the strip in the morning, like before life happens there. And then we are driving to Capitol Reef. We are staying in Capitol Reef National Park. And so what we're doing is we're doing the Utah National Parks. We are doing Capitol Reef, we are doing, oh, that's something else. I'm gonna have to film my plan with me for next week, probably here. So I'm actually gonna put that right here before we go. Okay, so I'll probably film the following week's, the week we're on vacation, the plan with me, which is gonna be like a boring plan with me. It's gonna be like, vacation! But I like to have that filled out, and then I can fill in like the different things that we do each day, or the hikes that we do, or whatever, so I can use this to remember. I think part of creative paper planning is being able to use it as sort of a scrapbooking thing, and that's what I love scrapbooking, but it's so time intensive, and this is like a little mini version of that in a way that I can do every week. But also then I can look back on it and be like, what did we do that week? Oh, that's right, we did, and I do memory keeping in my bullet journal as well. But it's nice to just have like a quick visual without having to go through and read my pages of bullet journal. So I like having both things. So that's gonna be what the plan with me for next week will be. I told you all of that story to tell you we're going to do Capitol Reef National Park on Sunday. Then we'll be driving to Moab, and we'll be doing Arches and Canyonlands, and then we'll be driving back to Zion, finishing up in Zion, and then flying back home from Vegas. So we will be out there for a little over a week. So we're gonna drive to Capitol Reef. So I'm gonna put that in here. I'm not gonna add anything else in there because I don't know what we're gonna do. I think it's a 5.5 hour drive to Capitol Reef. And I'm not gonna put in anything besides that that's where we're gonna be, because I don't know what our plan's gonna be in the morning, and we're gonna get an early start. Like I said, I have to run, but we're gonna get as early a start after that as we can. So I'm hoping to do that run pretty early, as soon as the sun is up and I don't feel like unsafe on the strip. So I think that is everything. Let me just consult my to-do list. Okay, so I will fill in, I only work these 3 days, so I will fill in my creative mornings there when I do them. It's been really working nicely to do these photo edits. I've really been enjoying it. I know I'm like behind. So I've made it all the way to like the middle of November 2017. So I'm like less than 2 years behind at this point. But it's been nice to go back and go through these photos and like remember these things and remember the dogs that we had at the shelter, and I've been enjoying it a lot. And it's starting to pick up and go a little bit faster. But I had a couple days this weekend where I was just worn out. Like Saturday work just was very, very, very busy. And so by the time I got home, I was like, I'm dead to the world. So this is my first week of fall. I'm gonna put in this Hello Autumn sticker over here, just to add a little bit of something, something. Hello, Autumn. And I'm really looking forward to the trip. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. There we go, look at that. I'm gonna use these other stickers just since I'm, my to-do list is like pack. Tidy the house before you leave and pack. That's mostly what's on my to-do list this week. There's no real big projects. So instead of having any kind of habit tracking over here, I'm gonna just put those little decorations in. Okay, cool. So please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave any comments or questions below in the comments. Please give me a like if you can, if you enjoyed the video. And there will be another vlog coming up this week if you've been enjoying the vlogs. This one will have, let me think, running. Yes, it'll have running. It'll probably have dog stuff. All the good things about my life. So I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I hope the first day of fall is off to a great start for you, and I will see you back next week.